Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Cider Pop Central. I felt that as I did my 500th cider review previously, and it was quite a special one, I thought I would counterbalance things today and do another cider pop. And this one is the fourth of four Alska ciders that I bought from from Aldi, should I say. These were all 99 pence, and well, today is their rhubarb and pink grapefruit premium cider. There's that buzzword there. Now, what I will say is that I've actually been sort of pleasantly surprised by these cider pops. If you do like cider pops, then you know these have been pretty decent in the grand scheme of things. I mean, obviously, no way are these real ciders at all, but you got to take them for what they are, and well, they are cider pops. So this is the fourth of the four, and it's rhubarb and pink grapefruit. Comes in 330ml cans, as you can see, and is, like all the rest of them, a pretty standard 4% ABV. Rhubarb and pink grapefruit flavoured pear cider. So, you know, you pretty much know exactly what you're getting right off the bat. It's a flavoured pear cider, made by the Swedish cider company, who are based in London. Think of that what you will. Now, I found out something interesting the other day. I went on Untapped to see the rest of their range, and not only do the Swedish cider company make Alska ciders for Aldi, but they also make the Skål ciders for Lidl. Think of that what you will, to be fair. But I must say, they are different flavours in both stores, so that's strange how one company is doing it for both of the cheap stores, cheap supermarkets you can go to. But yeah, as I've said, I've been pleasantly surprised by these so far, so let's see what this one has to offer. Let's get it cracked open, shall we? So, let's get it poured out into the old Stella glass. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was expecting for the colour. That was the first thing that surprised me about these, is that they are not saturated with neon colours. They are actually, well, as you can see from the colour here, pretty much crystal clear. This one is slightly different in that it does actually have a slight pinky hue to it. That is probably from the rhubarb that's gone into this. Probably rhubarb syrup or rhubarb flavouring, but hefty bubbles on there, but also quite light, wouldn't you say? So, what does it smell of? Well, there you go. It smells of rhubarb and pink grapefruit. Yeah, does exactly what it says on the tin, doesn't it? That is rhubarb and pink grapefruit. And strangely enough, they actually are complementing each other rather than one overpowering the other. And, funnily enough, I'm actually getting a hint of the pear. Do you know what? It actually does smell refreshing. It smells alright. So, let's waste no more time. Let's dive in, shall we? Cheers, everyone. Here's to Alska's rhubarb and pink grapefruit. I was going to say pomegranate then, for some reason. Cheers. Okay. Well, the flavours are there. The rhubarb's there initially, and then the cutting acidity of the pink grapefruit comes through. However, this definitely does taste different from the rest of it. I mean, I know it's a different flavour, but it has a different sort of quality to it. The others weren't almost like a watery sort of body rather than it being like thick and syrupy. However, this one does have a bit of a thick syrupy body to it. Yeah, that definitely has a different body to it. It has more of akin to what you would expect from a cider pop. Thick, syrupy body, and a little bit of a clawing up at the back of the throat as well. from the sugars that have gone into this. It doesn't say any ingredients that have gone into it, but I would imagine that sugar has most definitely been added to this to add sweetness to it, because no beating around the bush here, it is a very sweet cider, even with the acidity of the pink grapefruit. Having said that, would I have this over Copperberg? Would I have it over a Cordeleg? Yeah, by a long shot. If you like that, if you like these sorts of cider pops, you can't really go wrong with this. 99 pence a can, as I've already said. I don't think any of this range is available in Aldi anymore. However, I might as well let you in on a little secret. I went there and they had like 3 other flavours of their range that have gone up in price slightly, unfortunately, but I've got those to review on a later date as well. This one, personally, I think is the weakest of the 4 that I've tried, so let's get a final taste before a final verdict. Yeah, whereas the others have been refreshing and they haven't tasted like a cider pop, this one definitely does. The rhubarb is very sweet. You can definitely tell it's not proper rhubarb. I would be shocked if it was real rhubarb that's gone into this, but it's more like the rhubarb flavouring that you get in rhubarb and custard sweets. The more that you have it, the more that the throat is clawing up as well. And the more you have it, the more the rhubarb is actually overpowering the pink grapefruit vibes that were coming through initially as well. So if you were interested in any of the 4 that Aldi was doing, I would say this is probably the weakest of the bunch, but it is still a damn sight better than Crapperberg and Recorder shit and all that. So let's go and give it a final verdict. Sorry, I've just had lunch. For a final verdict, I am going to go and give Alska's Rhubarb and Pink Grapefruit a 4 out of 10. Yeah, most definitely the weakest of the bunch that I've had so far. So I would say give this one a miss if you were interested in any of the range, and try the other ones out. They've actually been alright. The peach and mango was especially refreshing, but I can't remember the exact flavours that I got for next time. I think there's a blood orange and blackcurrant, which sounds like an interesting combination, shall we say. But yeah, I would say avoid this, really. I mean, 99 pence, if you are interested, maybe give it a go, but you sort of know what you're expecting with these sorts of drinks, to be fair. So there we go, another edition of Cider Pop Central for you guys. Hope you guys liked it, and as usual, I will be back with another delicious and tasty cider soon. Until then, am I going to finish this? Maybe. I don't know. Time will tell. But take care, guys. Till next time.